Hello, hello, hello. Hello, welcome to Queen Z Spiritual Insight. This is Zacolia, Queen Z, Denise. And I am going to be doing the Twin Flame General reading for the energy of the full moon in Libra for the 19th and the 20th through the 20th. Okay, let's see. Let's pull out some cards. Let's get this started. Well, I'm actually just going to go with the flow. I'm just going to keep going until I feel like stopping. So to start the reading, I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Romance Angels for the Divine Feminine. We're going to start with the Divine Feminine. So if you're just tuning in, please like, subscribe, and share. If you want to follow me on Facebook, it's Queen Z Spiritual Insight. To book a personal twin flame reading, please email me at queenzreadings@gmail.com, which I will also put my email underneath of the video in the description box. Okay, let's see what's going on with the Divine Feminine during the full moon. Libra. Yesterday was the pink moon, so we got optimistic about your love life. Can I get three more cards? Divine Feminine. And at the bottom of the deck, you got heart-to-heart conversation. Some of you Divine Feminines want to have the heart-to-heart conversation with someone, whether it's your Divine Masculine or anybody in general. You got romantic feelings, you got engagement, and you also have forgiving and learning. So, and the overall of the reading is heart-to-heart conversation. So I'm going to do this here. So, like I said, some of you Divine Feminines want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody. And this could be about staying optimistic about your love life. And some of you could be wanting to express your feelings or express how you really feel about a situation, about a commitment with someone, or your Divine Masculine, and it's saying forgiving and learning. Either you're forgiving and learning, you're learning to forgive yourself, or you're learning to forgive other people, and you're learning from the situations that is not meaningful for you no more. So this could be overall a conversation that you're trying to have with someone. I'm going to actually pull some clarifiers with the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Let's see what's going on with the Divine Feminine. Like I said, I'm going to keep going until I get a complete reading of what's taking place with the Divine Feminine. Until the universe actually tell me to stop. Okay, Divine Feminines, what is taking place? Why are you staying optimistic about your love life? Is it that some of you girls are waiting for your Divine Masculine and you're actually honoring your romantic feelings for him? And you're learning to forgive the situation for what it is. But I think some of you guys want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. It was 3 on the time clock when I said that about making your commitment a little higher, maybe. Okay. Can I please get some clarification? Can you please clarify? And just can you please clarify staying optimistic? Why staying optimistic here? Okay, this is the second time the card flew out. I didn't even get a chance to flip it over or anything. So you got the Green Sahara, start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So Divine Feminines is saying stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So if you need to call upon the universe or the angels to get clarity about making what your decisions are, which way for you to go, which way do you want to go, the universe will actually start directing you in that way. What I also feel is telling you stay optimistic about your love life, because no matter what you may think, 444 was on the timestamp when I said it, no matter what you think, you're going in a positive direction. As long as you're enjoying yourself in the moment and you're doing the work that you're supposed to be doing, that you will start delegating and you'll start receiving what the universe is giving to you. romantic feelings. Why is romantic feelings here? Whoa. Angels, why is the romantic feelings here for the divine feminine? For the full moon in Libra. Okay. All right. So, divine feminines, you got the high priestess. This is you. You know your own feelings. You know how you feel about your divine masculine or whoever you're dealing with. You know that when it's a time to let go, you know when it's a time to keep moving. So your feelings are real and worth exploring. You're trying to, what I feel like a lot of divine feminines is trying to see if they should explore these feelings or should they allow the divine masculines to start healing on their own. It says you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So you're actually teaching the divine masculine some things. This is another thing that is telling you through your romantic feelings and how you feel about your divine masculine, you're actually awakening him as well. So you know this, but I feel like you're still staying optimistic about something or someone or something. Engagement. Inner wisdom. What I see from this, I see that it's saying your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I feel like some of the divine feminines that is going into union or that is in union, they can feel that the universe is actually helping them to be able to see and be wiser about what the decisions they're making. That this time they know that their commitment will become more elevated with the divine masculines, or they will become more within themselves. They will start to begin to understand themselves a little bit more. It says, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So if the universe is actually nudging some of the divine feminines to let go or to, work on themselves, this is what they are trying to do. Why is forgiving and learning here for the divine feminines? Okay, let's see. You have 3 cards and you have forgiving and learning. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You got bodies of water. So for some divine feminines, it says spend time near water, such as lake, rivers, or oceans to recharge your batteries. It's time to cleanse yourself. It's time for you to actually go into nature so that way you can start forgiving some of the situation and let go some of that negative energy that is on you. Sometime, even if you got to go in your bathroom, run some of the water. The divine is telling you to cleanse your energy, to recharge yourself, to build back up that energy that is within yourself so that way you can start building right back over. You have to learn. You will understand to learn from these situations. Divine passion, it says, being honest with yourself. What is your heart true desires? You have the divine masculine in order to keep moving and learn from certain situations that you guys been through if you actually still want to make it work. And then you got transformation. As you forgive and you learn and you start honestly knowing what you want deep inside, what you want will actually come in for you. One second. Yes. Is Nate home? Yeah, I don't know. Just the door should be open. I don't know. She might be downstairs. I'm upstairs doing the reading on YouTube, so I'll see you when you get. Okay. I apologize about that. So yes. So universe is saying as you forget, learn from the situation and you actually go by the body of water, start meditating a little bit more by the water, receive what the universe is actually saying to you, and make a decision of exactly what you want. This is a part of your transformation. It says you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So the more and more you accept what the divine is doing at this time, you will actually begin to understand. I'm going to also do a second clarification with the soul journey. Let's see. What lessons are we learning from this? Angels, can I please get another clarification? What lessons are we learning from each And what is divine feminine's name during the full moon in Libra? What is divine feminine's going during this full moon in Libra? What is divine feminine's going to do? Peace. Okay, it says, I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. The divine feminines are learning how to decrease the negativity around them and learning how to be at peace with themselves. This could be why they're staying optimistic about their love life. Trust. They're learning how to trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. The high priestess, it confirms itself. Use your intuition with everything that you're doing right now, divine feminines. This is the time when it is very high and increased. Engagement, health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So when this, like I said, I feel like this is more so you becoming one with yourself, divine feminines. I feel like a lot of divine feminines around this time is actually taking the time to get to hear their self and accept what the universe has given to them, which this is a break. So it was 11:44 when I said that. This is why it's telling you you're now learning how to engage with yourself and use your inner wisdom about your decisions. And this is a part of your mental stability, your mental health. Okay, girls. Make it one more. Fear. For some divine feminines, they're going through the fear process. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Some of us are fearing to forgive. This could be forgiving ourselves so that way we could transform. This is why the universe is nudging you to go buy a body of water. Some of us need to take a cleansing bath. And then it says divine passion, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desires? You're fearing your own desires. A lot of divine feminines right now is fearing the transformation to go and let go some more of our pride in order to become more whole with our divine masculines, in order to accept him for what's taking place at this time. This is our biggest fear. Or this could be our biggest fear. Is this a lesson for us? Is this really genuinely our divine masculines? Are we questioning this now because of a lot of the things that took place? It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. This can be, you need to cleanse yourself away from the person that you believe is your divine masculine. This is your biggest fear. But I feel like for some divine feminines, we shouldn't feel this way because it's telling you to focus on your heart desire. Or this could be definitely some of us are having that feeling that this is not our divine masculine. So we're having a hard time with forgiving and learning. This is why it's our biggest fear. And this is why we're not transforming. But the universe is telling us to focus on what our heart desires. So I'm actually going to clarify this one more time. With the Heart Oracle by John Holland. Clarification for the divine feminine. Why is it? What is taking place with divine feminine? Can I get one more confirmation? The full moon. What energy are they? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. For some divine feminines, you have well-deserved reward. Success and growth. Moving on and win and lose. Okay. Listen to this. Okay. Let's go. So for some divine feminines, I'm gonna dissect this really quick. This is gonna be a good read. Honestly, this is the energy that we actually in, which it does say that the Libra full moon, the pink moon, is supposed to make you be optimistic about what relationships you actually want and what actual relationships you are to dissolve. So you have the start delegating by, which is the green to the arrow. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. The overall energy for this will stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So this could be that some of the divine feminines are starting to stay optimistic and starting to stay positive about their love life so that way they can actually have what they want. That's why it's telling you to start delegating. Ask for help. Ask the universe to help you. Maybe you're being nudged to ask the universe for help should you make the decision to stay, because you do want your peace. I do see you want your peace, but then when I see these cards come out, it says I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So if our divine masculines are not ready to be in a union, we are starting to delegate that. We're starting to realize that. So we're asking the universe to bring in our other soulmates, or somebody of like mind of yourself with the same energy. Um because you do want your peace. You do not want no negative energy, no negative vibes. You don't want nothing to drain you. So you got well-deserved reward. You know that this is a well-deserved reward. And you also know that this is a part of your growth. To let go, to release, because you got win to lose. Win to lose is telling you some things we have to let go in order to win again. So either you could be going through a growth because you know that you deserve that ultimate love. And this is a number 9 card. So this is something that you're coming over, or something you're about to come over. You're starting to feel that you really want your peace. So you're starting to feel like you know what you deserve. And what you deserve is to have that happiness just like everybody else, even if some people are not happy. Why should I not be happy? But this is something that is about to change. You're about to lose something in order to win something again. So you're moving on. This is a number 8. You're moving on. Either you could be moving on emotionally or you could be moving on physically. I feel like more the footprints in the sand is I'm going to move on physically, but I'm always going to be with you spiritually, because if you ever seen the footprints in the sand, it's actually, I'm doing a live video. Just leave it right there, Zai. Okay. Um, you're actually the footprints in the sand. No matter what, you're still with your divine masculine, but you have to move on. You have to find your happiness now, because if he's not coming in, you feel like, so why am I just going to stay here? I got to still move forward. I got to look for my happily ever after. I can't just hold on to his happily ever after with me. Maybe in this lifetime we're not going to be. So a lot of us are coming to that conclusion that it's time to move on. Okay. Whew. Kind of touching my heart, guys. Why is romantic feelings here? Can I get another clarification for romantic feelings? Move. Okay. So you got romantic feelings. Do you have the high priestess? Do you have trust? And do you have move? For some divine feminines, they know they have romantic feelings for their divine masculines. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So some of us want to trust in waiting, because we are the woman to know. If we know that in due time the universe is gonna allow us to move forward with our divine masculines. But it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. For some of us, we know that we have to bring up our own heart chakras and become our own higher vibration when it comes down to trust. And some of us are not trusting the situation because we do not see no change. Yes, that is us living in the future and not in the present. But what I'm going to say, this is okay, because what I do see at the end, once we become fully conscious with our intuition, it says once we actually acknowledge our knowledge of our romantic feelings, we know I feel like some of us already know that we're attached to the divine masculine because we're waiting. We're waiting to be as one with him. And I do see this is going to happen. This is going to bring that vibration up. Once we trust our own feelings. A lot of divine feminines do not trust their feelings right now because, I mean, this energy could be actually very high because I'm even feeling it. My heart chakra's been messing with me all day. Yesterday, it's been real. And what I do see that the divine feminine is trying to have trust in her own feelings now. Like she's trying to make sure that she's sincere. It's not because she has a fear of it, but she just wants to trust her intuition, knowing that this love will move, this will grow. Engagement. Why is engagement here? Seek. Like I said earlier, a lot of divine, you got engagement, so you got inner wisdom, you got health, and you got seek. So, like I said, I don't feel like a lot of divine feminines is no longer looking for the engagement with the divine masculines. They are engaging in themselves. They becoming one with their divine masculine and their divine feminine energy. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You're becoming more enlightened with your own commitment, with your inner self. Because you have inner wisdom. It says you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So, like I said, a lot of divine feminines is moving away from the connection with the divine masculines because it's not healthy right now. So they don't want to bring that in. So a lot of them are becoming more engaging with themselves. A lot of them are basically focusing on their health, their mental health, their physical health. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So the vessel that we carry, which is our human form, our muscles, arms, hands, feet, toes, etc., in our heart. Our soul is attached to all of this. We are one with our body. So, like I said, I feel like a lot of divine feminines is actually becoming one. That was 2222 on the clock when I said that. We're seeking answers within ourselves now. We're becoming more engaging with ourselves. We're actually learning who we are as the divine feminines instead of holding on to the connection. We're now focusing that energy back where it needs to be, and that's onto self. So basically, you're doing the work, and this is a number 9 card. So this is something that we're almost completing now. Okay. Angels, can I please get a confirmation for forgiving and learning? Okay. So we have 2 cards. And at the bottom of this deck, we have clarity of beliefs. So this is actually going to go right here. That's weird. I'm being told to do this for some reason. There's a message in this whole thing. Okay, divine feminines, you got forgiving and learning. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. This could be 2 things. This could be 1. This could be you forgiving and learning from the situation for yourself. Or this could be you forgiving and learning from the situation and forgiving your divine masculine. But I feel like this is your biggest fear. Okay, so now I really feel like this is you confronting yourself because you're confused now. But this is a part of your biggest fear, and this is a part of your transformation. The reason why I said is the universe is nudging you to forgive and learn, right? But it's telling you to forgive and learn yourself. For the fact of it is, it's telling you to go by bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, to recharge your batteries. Then it says divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart desire, true desires? This is something that's going to elevate you, divine feminines, from once you forgive and learn from yourself, you have to love and forgive and learn from yourself. So that way you can actually get what you actually want out of this situation. If you can't forgive yourself, you're not going to decide what you genuinely and truly want. And then it's telling you this is a part of your transformation. But this is why this is your biggest fear. This is why this is your biggest fear, because this is something that's going to help you grow. And the reason why I said that, because the final clarification, you got the 1 and the 8, then you got the 8. The 1 and the 8, 18. in numerology is 1 plus 8 is equal to 9. So that means something that you are about, either you're coming into doing, or you're whole with yourself with doing it. You're confronting your dark side now. This is a part of your shadow work. This is a part of your shadow work. This is a part of you forgiving. This is a part of your ascension. And so you got control. You got to gain control over your ego. Our pride. You're shielding your enlightenment. The fear that you have is what's causing you to not be able to ascend. So divine feminine is telling you this may be your biggest fear, but let it go. Because you're not deciding what you clearly want. Are you going to go into union, or you don't want to go into union? All right, let's see. I'm going to pull a couple of life purpose cards for divine feminines, and then I'm going to go into the divine masculine reading. If you're just tuning in, please like, subscribe, and share. And I am doing the twin flame energy reading for the Libra Full Moon. Okay. What is divine feminines? Ooh. Life purpose. Family. This is why a lot of the divine feminines is more so looking for. Okay. This is where this get good at. The reason why they are moving away from the connection, because this is now a part of the divine feminine's life purpose. And this says, loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. Some divine feminines is really family oriented. So this is a part of their life purpose. And right now they're not doing that. They're not being able to do what their life purpose is. So they feel like they have to let go of some things. They have to move away from certain energies, certain negative aspects of them. Like I said, some of them are facing the dark night of the soul. Freedom. A lot of divine feminines like to be free. They want to remain free. They don't want to be controlled by anything emotionally that's going to bound them into going through depression, anxiety, feeling like they're not who they are. You're free to do what you choose. Yes, she knows that. The divine feminines are now at the point where they know they got a freedom of choice, or they got a freedom to stay. They can stay. Yes, that's a complete turnaround, because that's not helping them heal if their divine masculines are still in a karmic situation or dealing with his own toxicity, and it's not helping her to elevate. She wants this family happy ever after, and it's not going to happen right now. So she wants to be free from some of the toxic stuff. Leadership. She knows that. She's a leader. A leader cannot be bounded. So it says, take charge of this situation. She knows she has to take charge. She knows she has to lead by example now, because the divine masculine is not leading no more. This is when spiritually the divine feminines become more empowered than the masculines. No, in the physical plane, the divine masculines are more of the ruler. But spiritually, the divine feminines know what to do. They have the intuition to do certain things in order to change themselves and to change everybody else around them. So I feel like she's being guided by the universe to actually do this in order to create her freedom. Sensitivity, like I said, it says you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. A lot of divine feminines is walking away from things that is no longer, that's keeping her feeling in a lack of energy. She's a sensitive being. Light and love. And then you got teaching. Like myself, a lot of divine feminines, we are spiritual teachers. We do tarot readings, we do spiritual guidance, we do life coaching, we do different things to help build what the universe exactly sent us here to do. And that is to help create the new world, to protect the new world. It says teaching. You inspire your young people to learn. Yes, a lot of divine feminines we have. That's why this right here and this goes together. And this. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the divine, what is the twin flames here to do? Is to ascend the world. It's to create a different world, to show unconditional love and show actually people that there is a divine love, meaning that there is a wholeness in this world, that everybody don't believe in a real happily ever after love. But a lot of us gave up that because it was a lot of distractions, a lot of things. And that was one thing they got to realize. The enemy will send down his distractions, and that's the karmic cycles. That's the like the way of the world. The physical plan is meant to distract us from what God originally sent us all here to do. And that's for us to live free and to live in the light of love, to love one another, right? So when the divine feminine right now, she's at a place where she knows this. She knows that we are supposed to be the bounded family with our divine masculines, their children, our children, whichever way it may go. Their soul family and our soul family is supposed to be one. Now, what she knows, they are both supposed to be the teachers and the leaders of the younger generation that's coming behind them. They are going to be the stepping stone to show people the genuine love, unconditional love, how to love oneself, how to be more abundant in life, and how to manifest whatever you want. They are the manifestors and a new alchemist. So what the divine feminine feels, she has to keep on with this mission. Whether she meets her soulmate or not, but I'm going to be honest, we all know that once we reunite with our divine masculines and our divine feminines, when we become one with them, abundancy is supposed to take place regardless. I'm sorry, guys. This is kind of good to me. So I'm going to actually pull 2 abundance cards. I haven't used these in a while. It's Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. I'm going to actually pull 2. This is by Doreen Virtue, and this is going to conclude the reading. And then I'm going to pull 2 soulmate cards from the divine masculine for the divine feminine. All right, ladies. So y'all actually doing the work. That's a good thing. Okay. Can I please get 2 cards? Advice for the divine feminist. Okay. Let's put this to the side really quick. It says, take a divinely guided chance. It says, all positive change and success ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Like I said, a lot of divine feminines is working on this energy now. They want to create more opportunities, the opportunities that they was divinely guided to do and to take care of. So a lot of them is actually going into Ziana. What? Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. My daughter had got a little boo-boo. So like I was saying, a lot of divine feminines is knowing to actually remove herself from toxic situations, even if it is moving away from divine masculine, because at this time, he probably has still some karmic lessons and some karmic situations he have to eliminate out of his life. So we also got declutter. Like I said, you see the Libra, you see a moon, she's sitting on the moon. Listen, you'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Dino, what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. So she's starting to declutter. Okay. What I get from this, a lot of divine feminines is actually learning to not hold her time accountable for other people. She's now learning how to leave her space open for other things that is meaningful for her. That means no longer wasting her time on situations or things. So again, I'm not going to forget, I still got these 2 cards over here, which was at the bottom of the deck of both. And you got heart to heart conversation, and then you got clarity of belief. So I'm going to clarify this card. And you got energy healing. So I actually like this. Overall energy is heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. This is actually you having a conversation either with yourself or the divine masculine about your true beliefs, or even if you are with a karmic partner, this is telling you, divine feminines, have that clarification and allow yourself to speak truths. Allow yourself to actually to express what you genuinely feel and what your genuine thoughts are. Because what you're doing, your nurturing energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. You have to nurture that energy. You have to stay on the vibrations. You have to stay on in order to ascend. So, divine feminines, this is the conclusion. Readers, I'm actually going to go ahead and give y'all advice card. And then I'm going to go into the divine masculine reading. I'm sorry, your soulmate card. So this is from the divine masculines to the divine feminines. We'll do the divine masculine. Conclude this message. Okay, we got 3. The first one, it says, we are eternally blessed by a profound love, by a sacred union with the great source of light, whose love moves the earth and stars. So what this is saying, like I said, a lot of divine feminines, divine masculine is telling you he understands this. He knows that you have to ascend. You have to do what you're guided to do. No matter what changes life brings, nothing will change my love for you. You give my life purpose. Because of you, I feel safe. I am forever grateful. Thank you. The divine masculines know that you are the one that's healing them. They know what you are doing. You're continuing your mission so that way he can become whole again. And so you are an angel of light. Before you surrender past and future, all that matters is this moment. My heart is transformed every time you are near. So they love, if you are in union, or not in union, or you are in communication with your divine masculine, if you see him, he's saying that he appreciates it. He knows that the feeling that you give him when you are with him is a great feeling. So, divine feminist, this is going to conclude your reading. I'm going to go ahead and go into the divine masculine reading really quick. Let me just clear this up. All right. I got a company that just came in, and I'm really learning that I have to still do my channel no matter what. So that way I can stay on schedule now. All right, let's see. Listen. And so we're going to go straight into the divine feminine reading. Divine masculines. All right. All right, so same thing I did with the divine feminines. I'm going to actually reshuffle this deck. If you're just tuning in, I am about to do the divine masculines. I just did the divine feminines. This is the energy reading for the collective for the Libra Full Moon. All right, divine masculines. Angels, can you please give me a message from the divine masculines? What do you want the collective to know about the divine masculines? If you are a cross washer, for the cross watchers, if you are divine feminine watcher for divine masculine, the energies can change again. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share. And if you want a personal reading, please email me at queenzreading@gmail.com. Okay. Can I get 4 cards for the divine masculine? Okay. So, true love, engagement, codependency, Love yourself first. New love. Keep an open mind and flirt. If you're just tuning in, this is for the divine masculines. Now I already did the divine feminines. And at the bottom of the deck, you got passion. And I'm going to take this. Okay, for a lot of the divine masculines, overall, the energy that I get from this, they're actually focusing more on the passions now, things that they're passionate about. Jayana, mommy can hear you through here. And a lot of divine masculines are trying to figure out, or they are figuring out who their true love is. And if you look at the card, the true love card actually shows the angels are guiding this connection. They are guiding him now. So I feel like the divine masculines are now seeking to figure out who is their true love, or who is the divine feminine? Is she really who she is? If you are in communication with the divine feminine, divine blah, 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 blah. If you are in communication with your divine feminine, divine masculines, you're figuring out, is she really your true love? Until you got engagement. For some divine masculines, this could be more that you're engaging with yourself. Like I said, with the divine feminine, this is where y'all could be mirroring each other. Or for some, there can be some divine masculines that want to be engaging with the divine feminine, meaning like making the bond a little bit stronger. It says your love life is ascended to a higher level of commitment. Either he can feel that this energy is present, or he can feel that he wants to make this energy present. But I feel like a lot of divine masculines still have codependencies, or he feel like there's codependent energy that is upon him that he is being codependent on, or he feel like he has addictions to something or someone. This could be a karmic partner, this could be drugs, alcohol. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. He has an addiction to money. It could be money, drugs, it could be anything. So he feel like he wants to figure out if this is his one true love. He knows that this is his one true love. He wants a higher commitment with her, but he still is holding on to some type of codependencies. And then it's telling you he has to love himself first. If you are divine masculine, the universe is telling you to love yourself first. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So again, you're learning, or you are trying to learn to love yourself first. You're trying to have more self-respect for yourself and to grow past the doubt you have. So this could actually be a codependency that you have going on. You could have a codependency on yourself and trying to figure out things for yourself. So that way you can accept this new love. It says a new person has steered your romantic feelings. So again, I feel like this could be the divine feminine, because if you look in the background, you see that the angels are behind her. The angels are behind her as the divine masculines is kneeling on one knee. Take what resonate. You could be male or female, wherever the energy may lies. Now, what I see in the background, you see the angels are guiding her to go forward towards the divine masculine, to give her hand and to give her hand to the divine masculine. And the divine masculine is actually kneeling and he's bowing to her. Now, what I see from this, I feel like this is where the divine masculine wants to do, or he wants to do that. But he has a codependency right now, either on things, himself, or trying to better himself. He's like basically overindulging in something. Then it says keep an open mind. I feel like he's keeping an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. Like I said, some of the divine masculines, they're used to a certain type of women in their life. So it's rare that they actually get the true divine feminine. The divine feminine is a woman of power. Somebody that has a lot of self-respect for herself. She doesn't flaunt herself differently than other women. She's differently than other women, but she is a woman. She has her flaws just like every other woman, but she has something about her that's just different. And I feel like a lot of divine masculines know this, and they actually are. If they are, they're monitoring this new person. This person that gives them that passion for life. Who they wonder, like, what the fuck? Like, who is this person? Why is she giving me this feeling? Why is she making me flirtatious? Why am I becoming this person that just wants to hold and kiss and caress all over you? Why? So you guys send your lighthearted energy to others. He feels like he wants to romance her. He wants to romance his divine feminine. and she wants to flirt back, as you can see. Let's clarify these cards. And I'm clarifying the cards with the Goddess Guidance Oracle by Doreen Virtue. And I get confirmation for each card for the Divine Masculine. What is his energy during the Libra Full Moon? What is the Divine Masculine? Confirmation. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do because sometimes it's clarification. So we're going to clarify true love first. Why is true love here for the Divine Masculine? Why is it true love here? You have, for true love, you got bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. And then you got transformation. All right. So this is what I'm getting from this. The Divine Masculines know that this true love, this is the romantic romance of a lifetime. He knows that this is the end. This is the person that genuinely makes him happy and make him feel whole. And the reason why I said that because you see bright future, you know that this is his future. He know that this is where the growth in him is going to be different. Why? Because transformation is here. It says, for bright future, stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. He knows once he come into union with his one true love, he's going to transform. He's going to be the man that he's supposed to be. He's going to be the masculine that he's supposed to be. Nobody's not going to understand the Divine Masculine. That's why I feel like in some ways, some Divine Masculines could be fearing this transformation because they so used to everybody seeing them in a certain way that now if somebody see them in a different way, it's going to be, they might lose the people that they genuinely thought was for them, or they might lose the people that they thought was always going to be around forever. But this is why they fearing this. It says you are experiencing enormous changes right now, which brings you, if you fearing this, Divine Masculines, this is a part of your bright future. This is where, you know how you say you wanted a change in your life, you always went through these cycles, these karmic cycles, these dramatic cycles. Divine Feminines, if you're watching this and you're a cross watcher, he knows. This is something that I feel like either he's coming in to know or he already knows. But he's afraid of the transformation. Some of them are very much afraid of the transformation because you have to let go the old and bring in the new. So I feel like a lot of Divine Masculines is worried about this, but this is, the universe is telling you that this is your bright future. This is a part of your transformation. This is where you're nudging to go because the universe is actually making you go that way. Some of them are stubborn, so some of them may not want to go that way. So then the next card we got was engagement. Angels, why is engagement here? Ooh. Okay, so for engagement, says your love life is ascended to a higher level. Okay, so you got focus intentions, Divine Masculines. Do you got compassion? And do you got boundaries? So when I see this, I see it says your love life is ascended to a higher level of commitment. I feel like when some of you Divine Masculines probably still have an indecision way of thinking because you have to focus your intentions. Hello, thanks for joining. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So if you just tuning in, I'm doing the Divine Masculines reading now, and like I said, for engagement, some of the Divine Masculines actually want to come into union with the Divine Feminines. But I feel like some of them do not have compassion for themselves. They do not have compassion for the choices that they are trying to make. Yes, if you would like a twin flame reading, please email me at Queensy's Readings with the S, not a Z, at gmail.com, and I can send you the prices and stuff. And then it says, release judgment about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. So some of the divine masculines, I feel like once you start making a decision, focus on your decisions, which is either to be with your divine feminine to bring yourself to that higher commitment or that higher commitment with yourself. It says keep your unwavering thoughts. Unwavering thoughts is a thoughts of fluctuations. Your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focus on your target. So don't what this is telling you, don't one minute you can say you want to be with your divine feminine, then the next minute you decide you don't. This is telling you to focus on what you directly want. If you want to be with your divine feminine, if you want that higher level of commitment, then you need to focus on that. Stop putting your energy in other things. And actually, you need to have compassion more for yourself and for your divine feminine. Because what I feel is that you having compassion, you have compassion, but you have to release the judgment from yourself. You judging yourself about the decisions of making the decision to be with your divine feminine and be happy and to become abundant so that way you can make everybody else around you and your soul family abundant, or to stay in the cycles that you're still dealing with. And I feel like you're not having a bright light about this. You're not having a bright side about this. So I feel like some of you need to set boundaries with certain people, certain situations, because this union is going to happen. This is a part of your soul mission. It says, love yourself enough to say no to others, demand on your time and energy. So you might have some people that is demanding your time, so you cannot become engaging with your divine feminine. And by this happening, I feel like you're in the energy of indecision. You don't know what to choose because some of you, like I said, some divine masculines are in a commitment. They are already in a situation that they can't get out of. But they're having the decisions. Now they have indecisions. They want to be with their divine feminines because they know this is where they're guided to go. This is what's going to create the happiness around them. This is where they feel like their money flow is going to come in. Their happily ever after is there. But they have compassion for other people. They have compassion for other people, but they have to set boundaries with these people. If these people can't respect your energy and what you're trying to do and become who you're supposed to be, then this is telling you stop having compassion for that situation and have compassion for your focus, that your passion, where your passion. Remember, this was the top card that came out. Your divine feminine is where your passion is at. So what this is telling me is telling you to be more engaging with what you want. Start actually having passion for the situations that you're trying to go into as a divine masculine. Then the next card we had was love yourself first. Why is love yourself first here? Woo. Okay. Woo. Okay. So you have bold, divine masculine, and then you have sensitivity. You and the divine feminines are mirroring each other. This is so cool. Like, listen, this is what's happened. The divine feminines had sensitivity in a whole nother way. It was another card. But it says love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And it says bold. Unleash the adventurous side. Take risk and be daring. This is telling you take a leap of faith. If it's something that you want to do, if this is something that's not making you happy, this is telling you take that leap of faith. Be that person you're supposed to be, divine masculines, because you are becoming more and more of a sensitive person. And this is telling you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environment, situations, and chemicals. Some of the relationships that you have dealt with increasingly is agonizing to you now. Now you cannot deal with it, but it's telling you to be bold enough to stand up to these situations and do what you're guided to do, because this is a part of your self-love. This is a part of you loving yourself. This is a part of you loving yourself. And as more as you love yourself, your divine feminine, you got to realize y'all mirroring each other right now. She has to get away from toxic things. And it seems like you both are at that point where y'all both are trying to get away from the same toxic shit. Especially if you are in a karmic situation. I feel like if the divine feminine is in a karmic situation, you want to get away from that. Vice versa. If you're in a karmic situation, your divine feminine wants to get away from that because it's not meaning you guys know good for you and y'all is bringing you down. It's lowering your vibration. Okay. So then you got new love. Divine masculines, new love. Why is new love here for the divine masculines? Wow. Like I said, some of you, this is a third go around, fourth go around with your divine feminine and your cycles. Your cycles with your divine feminine. It says a new person has surged your romantic feelings. Either this divine feminine person came back around again and was 5555 on a timestamp. When I said that, I'm going to tell you why, because you got quiet time. Quiet time. You know this is your peaks. But that's not what caught my attention, because the first card that came out was cycles and rhythms. Cycles and rhythms. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings again. For some of you divine masculines, you probably was in separation from your divine feminine, but she still give you the same warm feeling, probably even increasingly more. And I feel like a lot of you guys are taking a quiet time out now because you are actually feeling this energy. You're actually feeling that she is the person that seems to amaze you. This person is either more of a brighter person every day, or this person always been a brighter person, or this person never gave up on you. So I feel like this is a cycle that never ends. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Like I said, I feel like for some divine masculine, this person who is divinely guided to be yours, your divine feminine, again, you bow down to her for the fact of this. She keep bring you in this body of mist, this bliss. Every time you separate and you come back around, she reminds you why you're into this cycle with her again and again and again and again and again. And I feel like a lot of you are now at quiet time with yourself. It says take some quiet time alone, rest, meditate, and contemplate. You're contemplating this. You're actually seeing it. You're feeling it for yourself. The divine feminine knows. This is why you're taking that quiet time, because you're actually sitting with yourself and you're noticing your cycles. You're starting to realize the cycles that you, your divine feminine, and your karmic partner, if you have one, or you and your divine feminine are going in, or you are going in cycles that is not helping you to clear your energy and making you happy. But you're noticing that every time you and your divine feminine, I feel like this is the overall energy for some, every time you and the divine feminine separate and you guys come back around, you still got the same feelings or more. It increases. Keep an open mind. Why is keep an open mind here for the divine masculine? Okay. Undying love. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So for some divine masculine, like I said, I still feel like this is the ones that has a karmic partner or a karmic situation going on. You and your divine feminine keep going in this cycle, right? Over and over and over and over again. Like I said before, the love never dies between you and her. That shit never goes away. It's like something that's internally stuck with you. And it's stuck with her too. And that's that soul tie. That's that soulmate connection. That's that connection that no matter what, you can have multiple females. Like I said, this is why I feel like this is a 3-party situation. He's focusing on 2 different women. He's looking at the one that's too upfront and too flashy, but you see, the universe, I feel like, for some of the divine masculines, you may got the screw face on right now. Like, I don't know. I don't know who to choose. You're really undecided. But I feel like for some, you're looking for this undying love. And I feel like you know that the divine feminines are your undying love. But she's different from the rest. That's the thing. That's what's got you puzzled right now. Some of the divine feminines are so different from the rest that you're like, damn. She got similarities. She got similarities of them. Look, she's a woman. She's just like every other woman. She's just like every other woman. She's beautiful. You know, she has a beautiful dress on. But one of these women have more of undying love. Like her love never changed. You never feel any different from her. You never feel the love will ever die. So the undying love from one of them is the one that you're mainly trying to focus on now. Codependency, like I said, if you're a divine feminine and you watch, there's a lot of divine masculines are trying to figure you out. Are you this one true love? Are you the one that's going to transform his life into the better him? Codependency. Why is codependency here for the divine masculine? Why is the codependency card here for the divine masculine? Oh, they don't want to speak about their codependency, huh? Angels, why is the codependency card here for the divine masculine? Thank you. Well, okay, divine masculines, you don't have to tell me. Infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. I feel like they have a codependency of feeling like they're not enough. For some divine masculines, they feel like they are not enough. But the universe is telling you, you are enough. You have the life. Listen, you are supplied for today and all of yours tomorrows. Whether you got no financial stability, I feel like a lot of you are addicted to the fact mentally. Okay, mentally, y'all are addicted to the fact that you feel like you don't have enough. But the universe is telling you, I will supply your needs. There's no need for you to have a codependency of feeling like you're not enough. Why do you feel like you're not enough, divine masculines? Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This addiction is actually keeping you codependent in some situations, of feeling you don't have enough. But if you make the right decisions and right moves that the universe is guiding you to take, you will have an abundance beyond your free will. And you want to know something? If you start having faith in the universe, that's when all this stuff will start taking place for you. Flirt. Why flirt here? You got home. Oh, okay. So you got flirt, right? It says extend your lighthearted energy to others. Start flirting with your divine feminine because she is your home. For some divine masculines, like I said, some divine masculines are ready to go into union. It says your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So either somebody's going to be moving soon or divine masculines are going to be moving soon. And this is going to be towards their divine feminines. So I feel like some divine feminines should be getting an acknowledgement that some of the divine masculines are going to be coming into union very soon. Because this is your home. This is your home. This is the love of your life. The divine feminine is your happily ever after. I'm going to pull some soul journey cards for the divine masculines now. So guys, this is good, divine masculines. More so than anything, I feel like a lot of divine masculines are learning themselves and they actually are focusing on the transformation. True love. Why is true love here? What part of this lesson is this? Woo! Hold on 1 second. Like I said, hold on 1 second. So I'm going to move this up like that. So then now I can read it the way I need to. You got true love. You got bright future. You got transformation. You got adversity. And then you got purpose. And then you know I'm actually going to throw the last clear fire now so then I don't have to reshuffle. So each card that I do, because the divine masculine is actually spit out more cards than the divine feminine at me. So I'm gonna do the durable clarifier. Well, this is a triple clarification for true love. Why is true love here? Can I get a clarification card? Okay, 2 of them came out. You got spiritual teacher, and you got leadership. Same thing I said. Okay, listen. Divine masculine is you're messing up your own life purpose here. Because what I see right here is exactly what you want to do, but it's also what the divine feminine wants to do. And it actually coincides because once you come together with your true love, right? So this is the story with this true love. You got this is the romance of a lifetime. You know that, right? You know this is a part of your bright future, right? This is something you don't need to worry about. This true love, you don't need to worry about that. This is your bright future. This is where you become abundant. You start going on your life path. And to stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Duh. She's your one true love, right? Because this is a part of your transformation. This is a part of your growth. This is a part of you becoming who you're supposed to be as a divine masculine. It says you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. You will go through this transformation with this beautiful, beautiful woman. You know why? Because you are a part of the adversity. You like dealing with adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. You are about adversity. You like challenges. This dynamic with the twin flame and the transformation. So if you like adversity and you know this is a part of your transformation, right? Because this is your purpose. To be with your true love. This is a part of your purpose. I know what I am here to do. If you know divine masculines, what are you waiting for? What is holding you back? What is scaring you so much? If you're a crosswasher, they're very afraid of their own life purpose. They're afraid of this transformation. But what they don't realize, this is a part of their spiritual teacher. They are a spiritual teacher. They are a spiritual teacher. It says you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. I feel like the divine feminine, divine masculine, like I said, they are here to ascend the earth. They are here to show unconditional love and to teach people how to love themselves and love one another and how to identify the things that was meant to destroy humanity in a whole. This is why the divine masculine is afraid, because the unit, okay, if you're dealing with karmic situations and some people do witchcraft, some people do stuff like that. If you are being controlled in a situation that and manipulated in a situation, that is a part of holding you back from your mission. Them people are meant to distract you and to block you to see how strong you are, to come over them fears and to actually walk in to your life purpose. You have to, because this is a part of your transformation. But this is why they want to stop you from ascending, because you have a bigger purpose in life. And what do the devil do in the Bible? It says the devil will distract you off your purpose, right? And what if your purpose is to teach the knowledge that you have within yourself in order to ascend the world, which that is all Twin Flames mission. That's what we're here for, but we're here to do it in all different types of ways. We're here to take leadership in this. We are here to show the people behind us, the ones that's still in lower vibrations. Once they start seeing you living in the truth of yourself and your Lord have mercy. Listen, I'm getting tongue tied because this is what you are genuinely afraid of. I feel like some of you stutter about this. Some of you are so scared of this transformation because you're afraid to take charge. You're afraid that you are a leader and you feel like you don't want to lead people into destruction or lead people in the wrong way. Maybe this is something that you're fearing of your own. But this is your life purpose. These challenges is meant for you to go through with the twin flame situation. But it was meant for you to go through it so that way you could become more enlightened, not to just be stuck in these bullshit ass situations. Oh God, this is good. So next was love yourself first. Oh man. And it's actually one more clarification, but let's see. Okay. Let's do the soul journey cards. Why is love yourself first here? Relationships. Relationships. It says, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Divine masculines. I'm telling you, I am getting confirmation from every angle. Oh, all about to say where my life purpose cards at. Can I get another confirmation for the divine masculines? Listen, this is so surreal. This is so surreal for you guys. Okay. Divine masculines, you really, 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 really are just hanging on by a string. Love yourself first. You gotta love yourself first. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. 1:11 on the clock, right? I mean on the timestamp. Bold. You got bold. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then when you got bold, it says unleash the adventurous side, take risk and be daring. Start taking the risk that you are guided to take. Start, because this is a part of your self-love. Because certain toxic situations are is really, 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 really destroying who you are as a masculine. You're becoming more and more annoyed by certain situations and certain relationships with certain people, whether it's family, friends, co-workers, whatever. It says you are becoming increasingly sensitive, avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So if certain situations is not meaning you any good, this is a part of your self-love for you to actually wake your ass up and be bold enough to know that when it's a time to change things and change things about your environment. And this is telling you the reason why the things that is draining you and you're emotionally drained and you're physically drained. Some of you are probably depressed or going through emotional spats or whatever. That's because you are not doing what you're told to do. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's because it's dealing with relationships. You have to go towards the relationships that is going to make you have more self-respect for yourself. If something is not of you, why would you still deal with that? So the universe is telling you, be bold. Like, why are you being a weak ass person? Stop being weak. I'm telling you to love yourself, not others. Because if you love yourself, that's when you actually become more stronger in order to make a better situation out of everything. You have to focus on these toxic relationships and get rid of some of them. And then you got hurt desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become reality. As you start to love yourself and you start to go towards what is meant for you, the universe is actually backing you. You know why? Because this is a time, this is being called to your attention now. So it's saying justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So as you being somebody that's a divine masculine, we know, like I said, we on a mission. The more you start doing what you're supposed to do, this is a time now the universe is actually calling for you to be on your mission. Be the light that is guiding everybody's way. But this is dealing with you having love for yourself first. You cannot teach something to other people that you're not showing to yourself. You're not going towards your heart desires. You're telling people, some of the divine masculines talk to people every day and these people follow them. They're not realizing this is because you are who you are to these people. Then you got new love. Why is new love here? Come on, divine masculines. Denial. This is funny. You got denial. And then you got flowers. So you got new love, cycles and rhythms. You got quiet time. Then you got denial. Like I said, some of you divine masculines are now focusing on this new person, this person that actually makes you happy. The cycles that you guys are going in. So I think a lot of you are now being guided to take the quiet time because you have been in denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. You, like I said, some of you are becoming aware of the cycles with this person. This person brings you happiness. This person could be into flowers and like the brighter things of life. It says working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So this person can actually be an angel. She brings life to you. Like I said, you're in denial. You probably was once in denial about this person, this divine feminine energy, but you know that she is the true divine person. Then you have engagement. Okay, put these up here somewhere for now. Talk back, clarify those again. Now you have engagement. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. There's a lot here. Okay, let's clarify engagement. How's engagement here? All right. Okay. Can I get another clarification for engagement? How is engagement here for divine masculine? Whoa. Whoa. We gonna push that back just a little bit, divine masculine. Don't be spitting little words out at me. Seems like either the universe has a lot to say to you, or you have a lot to say about this engagement. What is engagement here for? Thank you. Writing. Okay, so let's do this the right way. Okay, so the first card I pulled was engagement. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Do you got focused intentions? Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So for some of you divine masculines, the universe is telling you, you want that higher commitment. Focus on that higher commitment, that actually makes you happy. Have compassion for it, though. Have compassion for other people. Have compassion for yourself now. You have to be happy, not for everybody else. So if you want that happily ever after with a higher commitment, then you have to focus on that and give it that energy and have compassion for yourself now. Or have compassion for your divine feminine. It's time to take back your energy. You got to set boundaries with people. Love yourself enough to say no to others, demands on your time and energy. So if, like I said, you have to have boundaries set for people, places, and things that's demanding your time, because then you got honesty. But I also feel like you need to be honest with some people in yourself. It says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Be honest with yourself. You cannot. Some of you guys are still dealing with situations that you're bounded to. And because of, how can I say it? Some of you are looking for revenge out of a karmic situation. You're never going to get that revenge because you're going to keep going through cycles. So what this is telling you, have compassion for yourself to focus on what you actually want to make you happy. You got to set boundaries with these other people, but because you're looking for the wrong things out of this situation and you're not being honest with yourself or the other people, you're going to keep going through the cycles. You're not being honest about your true commitments to other people. You have to surrender. It says, I can release my need to control. Surrender to the fact that this is that you have to let go of the things that you want honesty from a situation that you're never going to get honesty from. You're never going to get the answers that you actually want from something that's toxic or something that's keeping you back from you being with your divine feminine. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. You're a writer. Some of you divine masculines are musicians. This is something that isn't. Listen. Some of your life purpose is to write music or read or write poetry or write stories or draw. But you're teaching younger crowds. I feel like you are going to, oh wow, I got a vision. I'm gonna tell you now what this is. The divine is telling you through your writings, you are going, you and your divine feminine life purpose. Because if you look on the side of the divine masculine in this picture, what you see on the side of him? A book. I feel like some of the divine masculine, divine feminine's life purpose is to write a story about their love life and the trials and the tribulations that they face. This is going to enlighten the upcoming generations. But you have to come surrender to your own feelings and be honest with your own self and set boundaries with other people so that way you could become one with your divine feminine. Have compassion for yourself for not being able to make decisions in the past about this commitment. But put the decisions in your mind now to focus on it. Be honest with yourself now, divine masculines. Keep an open mind. Let's keep wrong cards. Let's keep an open mind here. Whoa. Let's keep an open mind here for divine masculines. Thank you. Imagination. You fantasize about your divine feminine. You fantasize about the love of your life, your soulmate. This person that you probably having dreams about is your divine feminine. Okay. Listen. So you got to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. You got dying love. Like I said, for some of you guys, you have two people. Hello? Doing a reading on YouTube real quick. You ready? All right, give me like 10 minutes. I'm almost done. All right. You got to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. Undying love. Like I said, for some, you may be in a cycle with two people. One person, you're skeptical because no matter what, the person love for you never changed. They never faked it. They never sugarcoated it. And you wonder why. But this is your divine feminine. This is telling you this is the person that you dream about. This is the person that you bring into your reality. And it's telling you that you know why? Because the universe, you prayed about something. You prayed for your soulmate. You asked for God or the universe to deliver the person that's genuinely for you. And then he keeps giving you this person that loves you heartily without no expectations. And this person is actually a divine feminine. This is the person you dream about. Says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. The person that make you the creative person you are, the person that allows you to be who you genuinely are, is your divine feminine. So I feel like the universe is nudging you towards this person. Now, we got codependency. Why is codependency here? For the divine masculine. Okay. Why is codependency here for the divine masculine? You got divine masculines don't have gratitude in yourself because you feel like you don't have enough to be in union with your divine feminines or to be with this person that you genuinely love. Like you want to probably give this person the world, but you don't have gratitude for yourself. It says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. You have to be grateful for the little bit that you do have, because don't be codependent on having more than what you have. Because no matter what, the divine feminines are to accept you. Because no matter what, you're infinite. You're infinite. You have an infinite supply. Once you two come into union, you will actually see that. You got to have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Once you come into union with your divine feminine, that codependency it don't even matter. That card shouldn't even be here. because you are the infinite supplier. You are the person that will become abundant. It says you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and animals. So for some of you guys, you are here to teach. It could be anything dealing with the environment. You're probably an environmentalist, meaning that you care about the world, you care about people, you care about nature, you care about humanity. So when you have a codependency right now on you're not enough to do that. But little do you know, if you have gratitude for yourself and you start accepting and you have perseverance, listen, this is what you're guided to do. You are an earth angel. You was brought here to ascend the world. So you're automatically supplied. This is why this codependency needs to go away. Stop feeling like you're not enough. Stop being codependent mentally on the fact that you feel like you're not abundant enough. You don't have enough to give to nobody, because you do. Once you come into union with your divine feminine, this is what the world, the universe has nudged you to do. This is what you're being guided to do anyway. And let's see, last, flirt, and then you got home. Why is flirt here, angels? Flirt. This has to do with your health. Why is flirt here, angels? Angels, can I please get a flirt? Why is flirt here? Okay, thank you. Let go. Okay, so you got flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupancy. So when I see this means, excuse me, start going towards your divine feminine. That is your safe spot. That's where, like I said, this all pinpoints. A lot of you are fearing this transformation period. I guess this is the last leg. But still, you feel in your heart you need to go back home to the person that makes you feel this vibrant person, this lighthearted feeling. Like I said, somebody is giving you the lighthearted energy. This is your divine feminine. You know this is home. This is where you need to go. And this is saying health. Spiritually, you could be with your divine femininely. That could be true. Yes, you hear? Yes. All right. I'm out. Sorry, y'all. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So again, you have to nurture your mind, body, and soul. You have to go where your soul is telling you to go. And this is part of your life purpose, guys. To let go. Let go of the things that is no longer for you. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. You have to let go of that situation. You have to walk away from it. In order to resolve the karmic situation, this is why the universe is doing this. You have to leave that situation. I know, I'm coming. Okay, you're not going nowhere. No. Well, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to pull 2 soulmate cards from the divine feminine to the divine masculine to conclude this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. Can I get 2 cards for the divine masculine? Your smile eliminates my soul. It makes me feel whole. There is no part of me that your love cannot fill. From the first moment we met, I am forever grateful, and I count my blessings, EJ, beloved Jewel. And so you guys surround yourself with nature, and you will feel a greater sense of well-being. Nature's healing energy is sensual and magical. It will awaken the sensual magic within you. So from the divine feminine to the divine masculine, she's telling you, listen, go out into the open space, start walking, start accepting what the universe is giving you, start becoming more clear with your intention, start realizing what you actually want. And she's there. She's going to accept you whether you got much or not. She's not looking for that happily ever after where there's a lot of money and abundance. She wants to build that. She wants to, because you know why you're not abundant right now? And this is the God honest truth. Once you get with your divine feminine, you and your divine feminine both will become very, very abundant. You will actually be on your life purpose. You will actually start making hella money. You will actually start getting business. You will actually, because it's what you're aligned with, it's what your happiness and what you're supposed to be doing, not with other people. That's why a lot of divine masculines are having unsuccessfulness with jobs and money and stuff, because they're not aligned with the right people. So get aligned with the right people and watch the universe actually take place. The universe is actually nudging you to do this, because once you get on your life purpose, then it's going to happen regardless. So you have a wonderful day, Twin Flames, and I hope you enjoy your weekend. God bless. Happy Easter, Resurrection Sunday, all of the above.